We're Kseniya and Oleg, four-time U.S. national competitors whose goal is to make Team USA and represent the U.S. at international competitions. We'll share with you what we learn along the way, so let's make this journey together.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to be showing you a new skating exercise. What are we showing today, Kseniya?
We'll show you how to do crossovers with back push.
But first we'd like to thank Meg and Gail for their support of our skating.
Thank you guys.
Alright, let's go show them. In skating, you want to avoid skating on straight lines, and instead skate on deep edges and lobes. This exercise will help improve your backward edges and lobes. It is a step up from the backward outside pushes we covered in episode 76. If you haven't seen it, check it out as some of the information there will be relevant to this video. As with all skating exercises, turns and dances, the stronger your basic skills are, the easier it will be for you to do said exercise and dances. So if you find that you're struggling on some part of this exercise, check out our Skating Essentials playlist for edges, knee presses, crossovers, and back pushes. Or watch episode 85 for backward chasses. We try to keep each video self-contained, so all essential information will be in this video. Gliding backwards on 2 feet, you press and do the underpush, pointing and maintaining tension through the free foot. When pressing and pushing, make sure that you keep your body weight over the pushing foot. A common mistake is to transfer weight from the pushing foot too soon, thus getting no power from your push. Bring your lobe around and do a backward chasse to set up the new lobe. Don't walk the chasse. Use each step you do to gain acceleration. Make sure that you press deeply in your knees and ankles, then do a long back push. Make sure that you bring the pushing foot back and not leave it out to the side. As you finish your lobe, rise, press, and do the under push. Repeat as necessary. Here, avoid doing a short push and instead ride the backward inside edge as you're doing the back push. As you bring the lobe around, feel tension from the toes of the free foot through a taunt leg across your back to the shoulder of the skating foot. Here we see how the pressure in your feet is spread out. Notice that you have to ride your heels when skating. When pushing, you roll your pressure from the heel to the ball of the foot. If you can do this rolling push from your heel, you will get a lot more power than if you start from the front part of your skate. If you are riding the balls of your feet, you will have very little room to press on or push with. This exercise is bidirectional, meaning it can be done clockwise crossover plus chasse plus counterclockwise back push, or counterclockwise crossover plus chasse plus clockwise back push. Most, if not all, skaters have a stronger and a weaker side and direction. This is partly due to left or right-handedness, but mostly due to how much practice is devoted to a particular direction. One way of strengthening a weaker direction is to work twice on that direction for every one time you do your comfortable direction. You want to avoid skating down ice too much. Instead, skate from long boards to long boards. Do not steer with your butt. This tends to happen if a skater is uncomfortable with deep edges and instead uses their butt to bring the edge around. Do not fall off your edge. That is, press on the end of the old edge before you push onto a new foot. If you are finding that you're having trouble generating power, it's likely that you're pressing into the new foot instead of finishing your old edge with a press. When you press, really press, but maintain smooth and continuous knee and ankle action, and make sure that your presses are close to 90 degrees. If you are struggling with pressing enough, check out episode 73, Backward Double Knee Bends. Don't look down. This will negatively affect your weight distribution. Instead, keep your head and chest up. If your head and chest are up but you're looking down, you will have a closed eyes or sleepy look. The key to having your eyelids stay looking open is to have the eyelids looking up at a higher angle than the chin. As far as navigating, you use your peripheral vision as you come around the lobes to guesstimate where the other skaters will be in relation to you. Some skaters struggle with skating backwards due to fear of falling, or more precisely, fear of getting hurt due to falling. If you're struggling with this, or if your risk of injury due to falls is high, there are things you can do. One not very good fix is to simply avoid working on skating backwards. The problem is that when you do have to skate backwards, the risk will be there and arguably greater due to having less practice. Furthermore, it misses the point. Not working on skating backwards, or even giving up on skating won't protect you if you slip and fall at home or on the street. The most reliable, and arguably the hardest to implement, is to actually make your body resistant to injury. You do this by regularly going to the gym and working with a fitness trainer to make your body stronger, agile, and more flexible. You need a fitness trainer, and you need to work on strength, agility, and flexibility. There is simply no substitute for having a fitness trainer. You need strength for endurance and to have a strong body. The stronger your body, the more likely you will be to avoid injury or at least lessen the damage. You need agility for reaction time. Reaction time is a saving grace in many a fall. It's what will enable you to position yourself accordingly before you hit the ice. Flexibility will help protect you from muscle strains and tears. So make it a part of your lifestyle to go to the gym on a regular basis. Hey everyone, we really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and click on the subscribe to subscribe for more videos. Alright, see ya next time!